Some were killed, wounded, others were handicapped for life. They gave their lives for us to reach where we are today. We dedicate this day to them. In Conakry and in the rest of the country, Ghanaians were relieved after the setting up of the new National Assembly. They would like majority and opposition deputies to work hand in hand so that Guinea can make strong economic gains.
Pope Francis has named the Archbishop of Abidjan among 19 new cardinals announced at the weekend. Archbishop Jean-Claude Courtois' elevation to the group was received with joy by the Christian community in Ivory Coast. The new cardinal has called for peace in his country and the world. We have more in the CFI report.
Signore Jean-Pierre Courtois,
Pope Francis's announcement gave rise to great joy in the Ivorian capital. Monsignor Jean-Pierre Courtois is Archbishop of Abidjan, and he is one of the 19 new cardinals named by the Pope last Sunday. He is one of 2 Africans. The other is the Archbishop of Ouagadougou.
Come on over here. It's a source of great joy. We're happy. We are very happy. Since he's been here, many new communities have been created and backed by him.
Archbishop Courtois remained seated exceptionally when receiving visitors due to his leg being in a cast after a recent fall. The 68-year-old spent the greater part of his career in Côte d'Ivoire. His priority today, he says, is peace, peace in the world, peace in Côte d'Ivoire.
Certainly, the Pope wanted to help people stand on their own 2 feet again and to bring about reconciliation and a life together in peace.
The new cardinals will be part of the group that elects the next pope. 9 of the new cardinals are from the Southern Hemisphere, a sure sign that Pope Francis wants greater balance within the Catholic Church. The newly appointed cardinals are also relatively young, and most have worked closely with the faithful in their countries rather than in the Church's central administration in Rome.
Thailand's unending street protests show no signs of abating as thousands of people march in the city of Bangkok. Protesters are demanding the cancellation of early elections, and in Cambodia, prosecutors have questioned the leader of the Cambodia Rescue Party in Phnom Penh. Opposition protesters are calling for new elections and the resignation of Prime Minister Hun Sen. We have details of those stories and others in this World News Roundup.
Second day in a row, opposition forces in Thailand continued with their shutdown action in Bangkok, the capital. Thousands of demonstrators marched on government buildings demanding the cancellation of early elections scheduled for February 2nd. Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra said she would study the possibility of postponing the vote. The demonstrators want to get rid of the influence of the Prime Minister's brother, exiled billionaire Thaksin Shinawatra, blamed for the current system of corruption in Thailand. In Cambodia, defying a ban to demonstrate at the capital, supporters of the opposition gathered in front of the Phnom Penh courthouse on Tuesday. Inside, prosecutors were questioning the leader of the Cambodian National Rescue Party and his deputy in connection with recent unrest that led to a bloody police crackdown on striking garment workers. No charges have been brought against them. The opposition leader said they would continue demanding new elections and the resignation of Prime Minister Hun Sen. In China, a suspended death sentence for a doctor found guilty of abducting newborn babies and selling them to traffickers. She apparently sold 7 babies, charging up to 2,400 euros for a girl and 5,650 for a boy. Dr. Zhang would tell the parents that their baby had died. The case highlighted child trafficking in China, where tens of thousands of children are believed to be stolen each year. Most are sold within the country to meet demand fueled by a one-child limit. Peace talks between FARC guerrillas and the Colombian government resumed Monday in Havana after a 3-week pause. FARC's #2 leader in charge of the negotiations underway since 2012 said the recent statements made by the Colombian president that the FARC had realized they were on a road to nowhere were not helping make progress.
Well, up next is a look at how a certain Cristiano Ronaldo ended the 4-year rule of his nemesis Leo Messi as the world's top player. Don't go away, we'll be right back. Portuguese superstar Cristiano Ronaldo has won the prestigious Ballon d'Or award. The Real Madrid star bit off competition from his main rival Lionel Messi and Bayern Munich's French winger Franck Ribéry to win the award. We have details in this report.
They said he was egocentric, full of himself. But Cristiano Ronaldo was a different person Monday evening as he received the prestigious Ballon d'Or title for the second time in his career. The Portuguese striker of Real Madrid was overcome with emotion.
There are no words to describe how I feel. I'm delighted. I want to thank all my teammates, all my family here in the room. Those who know me know how many sacrifices I made to win this award.
The trophy consecrates his brilliant performance, particularly his remarkable hat-trick to beat Sweden in the World Cup playoffs in November, enough to tip the scales in his favor. Frenchman Franck Ribéry, who plays for Bayern Munich, was one of the last 3 names on the list for the Ballon d'Or, but he came in 3rd, right after Lionel Messi, who congratulated his eternal rival.
Another year it might have been a different story. I was injured and missed some important matches. It's not to say Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't deserve this award, because he does.
Ronaldo has also just crossed the symbolic line of 400 goals scored since the beginning of his professional career.
And before we take leave of you, a quick reminder of our headlines. Muslims in the Gambia have taken part in night vigils characterized by prayers and preaching to mark the birth of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Guinea-Conakry's new parliamentary speaker, Claude Kobi Kondiano, has outlined his priorities for a country the day after his election to the new position. Christians in Ivory Coast are celebrating the naming of Archbishop Jean-Claude Courtois among the 19 new cardinals appointed by Pope Francis. And protesters in Cambodia are calling for new elections and the resignation of the long-serving Prime Minister Hun Sen. Well, that was all in this edition of the news. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be back at 10 with our bulletin. Meanwhile, enjoy our programs.
Sweet and savory rolled into one. Enter La Parisienne and enjoy your sweet slice of cake. Danish or ice cream. If you prefer a savory taste, we now sell shawarmas, beef burgers, pizza, and many more. We are located in the heart of Caraba Avenue, opposite the U.S. Embassy. We also cater for events like birthdays and weddings. Taste the difference at La Parisienne in a cool and friendly environment with free internet browsing. La Parisienne, a place to enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner.